dead turkey. I love it. All right, the season has opened for grown-up people, including old folk. And I got a new hunter in Oklahoma today.
He's a pretty good ways up there, but if I hear him, he ain't that far. So we're going to ease up there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Coyotes was wild to eat. But there was no reason for them to spook.
People, I just seen a miracle. I hope who got it on video.
How you doing, Slim? So we came out here turkey hunting this morning.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Love God, spend time with your family. Be kind, uphold the law. Or a few things you can do to be like Paul.
We ain't got a little fight to it this morning.
Go to work, go to church, keep your word, that's all she wrote. Or a few things you can do to be like God.
Man, thank you, good Lord.
If you want to be like Rev, get in the word when you awake.
Listen, keep your faith.
Jesus right along every step you take.
And if you want to be like Hank Parker, he puts God first in everything he does.
And we do things the way it was.
I heard a turkey gobble, didn't you?
All right, my granddaughter Quinn's on this turkey hunt, and she loves turkey hunting. She loves deer hunting. She just likes to get out there and go.
Yeah, I heard a turkey off to our right, which is good. Good morning, baby. We're set up in our pop-up blind here at Kenny's place, first morning. This food plot, I had no idea it had grown up this high. But this camera on this road, on this food plot, was showing more turkeys here than anywhere. They were here yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon. So we're here this morning, and we're gonna see if we can get this thing done. So stay with us. I'll keep it posted. If we don't get one here, we'll go somewhere else on. That's right.
That little girl, she's special as far as I'll take her anytime I get a chance.
And she's got her little deadly 410. And what we're gonna do? Bang. Dead turkey. I love it. Alrighty. We're gonna be quiet and wait for these turkeys to come walking down this road. He's right behind us. He's close.
On this trip, I was Papa, I was a cameraman, and a turkey guide.
The Way It Was is brought to you by Schwacker Broadheads.
All right, we're back at the truck, and needless to say, we hadn't got a turkey this morning, but we had lots of gobblers around us. But those old turnips that he planted out there, those suckers had grown. They had stems running up 3 or 4 feet high. It was so thick, the turkeys wouldn't come through it. They were basically within range of that 410 at one time. All right. No. But we couldn't see anything of them. They were so thick. Just out there where it wasn't so thick is where they wanted to be. Naturally, I knew that. But it was my first trip down here. I didn't know there was a clean spot out there. They strutted and stood around and gobbled and carried on. They decided him wasn't going to come to them, and they left. So we're going to go find some that we hadn't called to. We pretty much know what these are going to do now. So now I've scouted it out.
What I really wanted to do with Quinn this year is she has taken her Rio Grande in the past.
We are back in the turkey blind this afternoon. This is the first afternoon of the youth season in Oklahoma.
I was going to try to get her the eastern bird, the Osceola bird, and the Marion bird all in one season.
And we had birds in here this morning, but they wouldn't come through these tall turnip tops that sprouted in this food plot.
But when you've got a 10-year-old in school, logistics gets in the way.
It's clean around the edge, that's where they stayed. They were within 30 yards, but they would not fight their way through those turnip tops with the baby.
But I wasn't able to take her to Oklahoma, and I was hoping we'd be able to get the eastern bird in Oklahoma.
They got game cameras on all these food plots, and yesterday afternoon, they came back through here around 6:30. So we're hoping that they'll stay on the same schedule. And I got my girls set up. It's our second morning in Oklahoma, and I told her yesterday afternoon, we're not getting back in that blind. We had turkeys sneak up on us and that old thick stuff, right? You can't see, you can't hear. We got out here like we're supposed to, where we can see and hear. And so if these birds, we've heard one bird gobble so far on the roost, but if they'll come on, we stand a pretty good chance this morning.
We were on turkeys, but it sometimes happened, they just didn't get where in range or behind some brush or something, and she wasn't able to get a shot. And a Canada goose came flying in there, and of course that got her attention. She wanted to mess with that goose a little while.
You know, the turkeys aren't doing anything, and sometimes you just gotta have a little fun. There was a Canadian goose, came in here and lived. And Quinny, he's got the turkey decoy. Oh, the goose left. Got about 20 yards of it. Sometimes you just have a little fun is all.
All right, now it's time to see if us old folks can make it happen.
All right, the season has opened for grown-up people, including old folk. And I got a new hunter in Oklahoma today. He just had a birthday about 5 or 6 days ago. And we just here in the afternoon just kind of at a food plot, seeing if the turkeys are gonna come in. We're gonna try to locate one. If we shoot one this afternoon, great. Otherwise, we'll try to find one in the morning before daylight, right at daylight.
Oh, goody. Because we was here in Oklahoma with Kenny, and Goat said he got an Oklahoma curse on him.
The Way It Was is brought to you by Hybrid Light.
Okay then, this is our first morning up here in Oklahoma, and it's about 7:30. We ain't heard the first turkey. Oh, good warm morning. And then we was at the bottom of the mountain. Now we came up on the top, just doing some locating. And we heard one up the road up here. He's a pretty good ways up there, but if I hear him, he ain't that far. So we're gonna ease up there and see what happens.
But I killed my first turkey when I was 15 years old, but we had to drive 100 miles over in the Delta country to turkey hunt back then, so.
Okay, this is our second morning in Oklahoma. Got Mr. Bay set up right there in front of me. We got to leave out here in a couple hours, headed towards New Mexico, so maybe they'll just come slipping in.
We had a lot of turkeys and all that, and I didn't do too good on one.
I have no idea. I couldn't even see them when you shot.
Well, that's why. They was coming like they was supposed to.
Yeah.
And then that back one, he just did
Always a lookout, yeah.
And then they went, and they was in them bushes. I just had to, it was about a 30-yard shot. I just had to take a shot. It was doing pretty long.
We were in Oklahoma. Didn't get it done in Oklahoma, but we had a new place that we were going to try in New Mexico.
We got a long drive ahead of us.
Y'all need to be rolling.
8 hours and 47 minutes, what it said.
Y'all need to be rolling.
We just crossed the New Mexico state line, and I don't see a roost tree within 100 miles. Do you? Telephone poles over there. That's all they got to roost on. Way in the distance over yonder, I see a mountain. You see it? Yeah. Okay, then, well, we headed for the Merriam Turkey.
Okay, then. We're in New Mexico now. Okay, then, y'all just seen a miracle. I hope who got it on video.
But if you have turkey hunted very long, and you can say that you have not missed a turkey, I'll say you just ain't hunted long enough.
I've been wanting to kill a turkey with this 410. It weighs all about a pound.
These turkeys, there's an old cow lot right here. They feeding cows, and these turkeys are coming all around this thing scratching. We got an afternoon sit. There's a little water hole about 30 yards over here by to our right.
Well, we are back in the truck from our second morning of getting our fannies whipped by these turkeys. They went by every place we could have possibly got this morning except where we was at. We got Brandon the elk guide in the back seat. And we teaching him how to turkey hunt.
Boy, we give him an education too.
Oh boy, we showing him everything you don't do. That's the best way to teach somebody, isn't it? Save them the mistakes. I done drug out Oklahoma curves all the way to New Mexico. We used to kill a turkey. You know what?
The Way It Was is brought to you by Three Rivers Archery.
Didn't get it done in New Mexico, but headed back to Kansas again.
Good shot, baby. Good shot.
Of course, I'd like to be with Quinny anytime I can, but being with her dad is just as important, if not more so. And he takes her out, they get it done.
Look at shit, let's see his spurs. It's good spurs. I mean, just about the ones that never use.
Jude, my baby, he's 13.
Get ready, Jude.
And he killed his first turkey this year. It was the youth season here in Louisiana, and when the sun came up and he got to see everything on the ground a little bit better, that bird flew all the way over us. And I didn't get any of that on camera because it was kind of across me, and then he just kind of, you'll see on the footage, he just walked away gobbling. And a hen had flown down with him, and we thought it was over. So then we get up, we waited about 30 minutes, and the hen and the gobbler had gone off, and we decided we were gonna go try to cut them off. And when we stood up to kind of look and get a game plan, gather up our stuff, that turkey gobbled again, but he was coming back down, and he had this hen with him. And they worked all the way back down this field to our left. And Jude got situated this time, facing the turkey. And that bird came in just like he was supposed to. And Jude got him about 40 yards, had a great shot.
You think he was shooting?
Now, while he did great hunting, he did not have a really good cameraman. You know, those guys are getting to hunt with their grandkids. I'm still hunting with my kids, and my son Jude killed his first turkey this year. Jude's 13, and you know what's amazing is, as a dad and as a grandfather, you look at your kids and your grandkids, and life just goes by so fast. It's almost, you hear those old timers say, "Don't blink," right? Don't blink, because it just seems like they're babies one minute, and then you're at their wedding the next minute. And this week, my oldest son's getting married, and you just think about, where did the time go? And you know, you may be sitting here and looking over your life and thinking about all the yesterdays of your life, and really how fast time has gone. There's a verse in Psalm 90, it's verse 12, and the writer of this verse says this. It says, "Lord, teach me to number my days so that I might have a heart of wisdom." You know, it really is wise for us to think about all of our days, the sum of them, and to number them, and to realize how important our days are, how many days we have left here on this earth. You know, for you, God may be an abstract thought or a a distant entity that you've never really connected with. And when you hear a verse like Psalm 90:12, Lord, teach me to number my days. Who is Lord to you? I tell you, there is a God in heaven that created you. In fact, all of your days have been written in His book. He loves you. He knows everything about you. And He wants to have a relationship with you. Your life, it may seem seemingly that it just flew right by. But I want you to know God knows all of your days. He knows how many you have left. He knows how important this day and this moment is. Have you ever trusted Jesus as your Savior? Listen, we would love an opportunity to help you make that decision and walk with Christ the rest of your days on this earth. In fact, you can go to the website at the bottom of the screen, inthehunt.org, and you can visit with somebody that'll help you to hand Jesus the rest of your days. Thanks for watching The Way It Was.